One day we went shopping and this lady came up to me, an elderly lady, and said, "Is that Triplets?" And I said, "Yes, it is." And she said, "What happened? Did he leave it in too long?" I always say that you shouldn't worry about whether people think, but I think you do in the back of your mind.
Despite staff and customers stepping in to help Caroline,
Just don't want him to bang his head.
the outing still ends in tears.
I never thought I couldn't have children. Why would you think you couldn't have children? It's just one of the most normal things. Why not me? And once you start thinking about you want a baby, you always see pregnant women. It does hit you hard if you haven't, if you try it. But then you don't know what they've gone through.
We'd been trying for about 4 years, and then we got the letter for the IVF, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Once you actually see all the drugs in front of you, you think, oh my God, this is what I've got to do to have a baby. I remember one time ripping up all my pregnancy books and anything to do with babies because it messes with your head. It really does. I think probably it's all the drugs.
Caroline and Chris discovered they were pregnant after their first attempt at IVF. But there was further unexpected news.
She found one heartbeat, and then she pointed out a second one.
They said, yeah, it's definitely triplets, and yeah, I don't know, we were over the moon, weren't we?
Yeah, you squeezed my hand quite tight.
Yeah.
Then a routine scan at 28 weeks revealed that one baby wasn't growing.
There's one over here.
The decision was made to deliver them 11 weeks early. And a C-section was booked for just 2 weeks later. While Chris returned home to prepare for the triplets' arrival,
We just get another assessment now.
Caroline was to remain under observation in hospital. But 48 hours before the planned caesarean, one of the baby's heart rates fell dangerously low.
Take the ladies to Theatre D.
Caroline was rushed straight to theatre for an emergency C-section.
I was just panicking because obviously I knew there was a problem. I was worried for Kaz being on her own.
After 4 years of trying to have a baby, Caroline was delivering triplets on her own.
I just remember sort of lying there thinking I wish Chris was here, but I knew he was on his way. You're just lying there thinking, are they okay? You just wanted them to be healthy and born alive.
Born at just 29 weeks old, all 3 boys were taken straight to intensive care.
To actually see them in front of you, you can't describe that feeling as soon as you see your own flesh and blood. It's all right. It was just, it was instant love.
Yes? Are you a squealer? Hey? Are you going to be the nosy one?
We were asked if we wanted to hold them. At first we were like, no, they look too fragile.
I was scared, I thought I'd drop one or something.
Because you could fit your wedding ring round Ben's wrist, couldn't you? Because they were so tiny.
Yeah, he was the biggest.
This is William. He's your second one out, bless him. As I say, he's about half the size of his brother, so as you can see, he's much, much smaller.
William was so tiny, there was a question over whether he would survive.
You know, don't you, my voice? Hey? You gonna open your eyes? Hey? We're gonna fatten you up. You're gonna have so many cuddles.
8 weeks later, only 2 babies were well enough to go home. William continued to stay in hospital.
1, 2, 3.
After a 6-month stay in hospital, William finally came home. Now he and his 2 brothers are all fighting fit.
Ben's quite chatty, he likes dancing. Edward, he likes climbing.
He likes counting as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, loves counting. And then William, he loves his cuddles. Our life isn't our own anymore. Life is just boys.
Who did that?
Takes up all your time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What do you want, Ben?
Well, Chris is at work all day, so I'm at home with the boys most days.
Yeah, I get about an hour with them before they go to bed, and then that's about my lot for the day, really.
Yeah. It's a full-on assault course to get out the door.
Right, beep beep. Put it back in Mummy's bag.
You know, you get in the pushchair ready and you open the front door and they want to escape out the front door.
Wait. Oh my God.
You can't let it get to you because otherwise you'd never go out.
But once she is out, it's not the boys who slow her down.
Say hello.
Muscles like a truck driver.
They're getting bigger. Oh, they're brilliant. Thank you.
The boys are happy enough to wave and smile at people. Sometimes I do wear my sunglasses so I don't have any eye contact because I don't want them to talk to me. When people say to you, I bet that's hard work or you've got your hands full, and sometimes I just wish I could turn around and say to them, after everything that we've been through, this is the easy bit.
They're half or they're right? No, well, we have our moments.
One day we went shopping and this lady came up to me, an elderly lady, and said, is that Triplets? And I said, yes it is. And she said, what happened? Did he leave it in too long?
Hello, we've come for our first haircut.
Hello. So just a little tidy round, maybe his fringe.
Yes, please. Look. Getting their hair cut is just like they're not babies anymore. They're just like turning into little men. So it's just like another step really of them like moving on. Yeah.
I've never done triplets.
But it's not long before her little men turn into little monsters.
Taking a bit off the back. Running away. Right, just have a seat. Michelle will just be with you in a sec.
I will say that you shouldn't worry about whether people think, but I think you do in the back of your mind.
Despite staff and customers stepping in to help Caroline,
Just don't want him to bang his head.
the outing still ends in tears.
Fine. No, don't cry. No, don't cry. Don't be silly. It's never going to be easy.
I knew it was going to be stressful, but I didn't really didn't envisage it being this stressful.
Knowing how tough parenting triplets can be, Caroline runs a monthly support group for mums of multiples.
It's surprising how many multiple families there are out there, and you know, it is quite an isolating experience.
It seems once you've got more than one baby, you're open house, aren't you? Anyone can come and touch the baby. It's like a freak show, like, you know, oh, what is... And then they say, you know, well, are they natural or are they plastic? Oh, is that what you... Yeah, are they natural? Just don't ask me. They're my babies.
Sometimes you just need someone just to sound off to, or someone to know that they're going through the same things that you are. And you just need someone to say, actually, you are doing it right, or don't beat yourself up and don't feel guilty. So it's nice to have that support with other multiple mums that, you know, that we are doing the best that we can.
Oh, bye. See you
soon.
Since their very premature birth, they've been closely monitored.
Willie!
Particularly William, who spent the first 6 months of his life in hospital.
Oh, gosh. Going through everything we've been through, I think it's definitely made us stronger. I couldn't have done it without Chris, and I think a lot of people have seen a different side to you since having the boys. Which, you know, if we hadn't had the boys, maybe people wouldn't have seen that and been able to... Because, you know, he is a good man and he does look after us. Even though he's a bit lazy around the house, but I won't hold that against him.
How did you get all the way down here so quickly?
Is it your turn? Shall we set you up? You ready, steady, go?
Cast. Ready?
11.3.
The triplets have been having regular developmental checkups with a consultant paediatrician. And Caroline and Chris are hoping that today's appointment will be their last.
Eddie and Ben, from their development point of view, they're doing everything we'd expect. William was obviously the poorlier of the three when he was born. In terms of what we call his gross motor, so his running, walking, things like that, he's doing really well. He's made really good progress with that. The physios are happy with him, and you know he's doing similar things to the other two, isn't he? And we can discharge them from follow-up, and you don't need to come back to clinic.
Yay!
Bye-bye. You know, we can start looking forward now and class them as normal 2-year-olds rather than premature babies who've had numerous operations and, you know, been in and out of hospital and been on oxygen.
It's another milestone for the triplets, who are also celebrating their 2nd birthday.
Hip hip! Hooray! Yay!
The future, we've talked about this a lot.
I think we wanted one surgeon, one solicitor and one football player, was it? Or something like that.
You did. I have a house full of boys, so life's going to be interesting in a few years' time. I'm just thinking about the pants and socks I'm going to have to pick up off the floor and all the stuff I'm going to find under their beds. I'm not looking forward to that bit.
Ready, steady, cheese!